Hello children, welcome back. Let's start our next topic from the chapter Light Reflection and Refraction, that is image formation by concave mirror for the different positions of the object. In the previous video we had talked about different rules which are to be followed today for the formation of images. So children, before I proceed, I think I had told you to read a table. This type of table is formed in your book, there in your book at page number 164, children. If you remember this table, if you by heart this table, it would be quite easy for you to draw the ray diagrams. Now in the exam, what type of questions are asked from this topic? First of all, sometimes they may ask you to draw the ray diagrams for if sometimes they provide you the position of the object and they tell you at this position of the object what type of image will be formed, nature, position and size of the image for this position of the object, this way. Or sometimes they give you the position of the image and they ask you the size, the nature and the position of the object. The question, like I'll tell you a question also. For example, suppose an object is placed at the focus of a concave mirror. What type of image will be formed? What will be the nature, position and size of the image formed in this case? This type of question. Or sometimes they tell you an image is formed at infinity by a concave mirror. What will be the position of the object in this case? What type of image is formed? What type means nature, and what is the size of the image formed in this case? So children, vice versa, both type of question can be asked to you. So to remember this, you have to by heart this table. Okay. So let's start our first part, that is position of the object. We will be given with one thing, either position of the object or position of the image. Fine. So you have to like by heart everything. First position of the object when the image is at infinity. What type of image will, when the object is at infinity, what type of image is formed by a concave mirror? Children, wait. When we draw the ray diagrams, we have to follow one thing. Like suppose this is a position. This is a concave mirror. This is the polished surface of the concave mirror. Fine. Wait. Always take the object on your left hand side. First of all, keep this thing in your mind. When you draw the ray diagrams, always take 0, right side or positive. Yes. Always take the object at your left hand side. Suppose this is your concave mirror because the reflecting surface is curved inward. When this is R, first of all you need to draw this like this pole. This is the focus and this is the center of curvature. First foremost thing you need to do this. Now in the table you will write, or when you answer the question you will write position of the object at infinity. Since the object is, this is our principal axis. So children, the thing or the object which is not at our principal axis, that we consider, in that case when the rays of light come from the object, we consider them as parallel ray of light. In this case, our object is at infinity. Suppose this is our object which is at infinity. So, any ray of light coming from this object, see, as it is away from our principal axis, that is why I have drawn the dotted line. But as soon as it reach our principal axis, so I will draw the complete line. This is first ray of light coming from the object. This way you are going to draw the ray diagram. Let us give it a name as AB. Okay. Second, now you know the first rule. Any ray of light coming parallel to principal axis after reflection from the mirror will pass through the focus. This is first ray of light. When you draw the ray diagram, a number of rays come from the object, but in your class 10 syllabus, we need to draw only 2 rays. 2 rays we need to draw. So let me draw this ray also. Again, this is another ray coming from the object. Now it has reached our, see, it is again parallel. Arrow shows that this is the incident ray. After reflection, it will pass through the focus. Where the 2 rays of light will meet after intersection, after reflection from the mirror, where 2 rays of light will meet or intersect each other, that at that point our image will be formed. In this case, our image is the light rays after reflection has met at this point focus, so our image is formed. Now you see position of image at F. What type of object is? Can you see any shape of this object here? No, it's not possible for you to see the shape of the object here. In this case, the size of the image is highly diminished point size. This is highly diminished. Diminished means very, very small, and it's very small and point size. And what is the nature of the image? You have to keep one thing in your mind. At 5 positions of, in case of concave mirror, the nature of the image form is always real and inverted, except for the last position that I will let you know. Now, in this case, position of the, now you have to answer 3 questions. Position of the image, like it's written here, you will form position of the image. You will write where? At F. Size of the image, highly diminished point size. Nature of the image, real and inverted. This is the first case how we draw the ray diagram in case of concave mirror. Now let us switch over to our second. Now, children, very easy to remember this table. I'll tell you a trick. First case, you will take the object at infinity. Now you will, what you have to do, you have to keep in mind, first position was at infinity. Second position will be beyond C. That means still the object is not at your principal axis, or it has come but it has not reached at C. So, beyond C, then C, then F, C, then between C and F, then F, then between F and P. Object will come closer, will start coming closer. Second position, now you see. Again, this is the polished surface, this is my principal axis, this is the pole, focus and center of curvature. Now my object is beyond C. Suppose this is my object, name of the object is AB. It is beyond center of curvature, beyond C. Now, very easy to take 2 types of ray. Let me take this parallel ray. Again, I am using this parallel ray here. Ray will hit the mirror, and after reflection, it will pass through the focus. One ray. This is your reflected ray after reflection. Now second ray, I have to think which rule should I use. I am going to use second ray passing through the focus. Now this ray of light is coming or passing through the focus and then reflecting from the mirror back. Now let's see where these 2 rays intersect. These 2 rays have intersect at this point. Now in this case, image formed is VA. Real and inverted. Nature diminished. The size of this image is smaller than this size. And position between C and F. Now you see it is between C and F somewhere. This is how we draw the ray diagrams. Now third case. Now first the object was infinity. Now it was beyond C. Third case, the object will be at C. In that case, the image form will be at C. This is our polished surface. Again, concave mirror, pole, focus and center of curvature. Now the object is at C. This is my object AB. Any ray of light, now I have used the same rays I am using here, parallel. After reflection, pass through the focus. Another ray of light passing through the focus will hit the mirror and will be reflected as parallel ray. Now where these 2 rays have met? At this point. Now you see. This is VA because this is inverted. Real and inverted of same size, same size, real and inverted, and where the image is formed at C. So these are the three positions. First, when the object was at infinity. Second, when the object was beyond C. And third case, when the object was at C. Now let us do our fourth position. Now the object has come to C. Now where it will move further, closer to the mirror, between C and F. Again, concave mirror. This is my pole. Focus, center of curvature. Now object is between C and F. This is A, this is B. Now same I am going to follow the same. Parallel ray after reflection will pass through the focus. Any same ray I am going to use. Again my second ray will pass through the focus, and after reflection it will be C now. Where it has intersected, it is at this point, and this point is your beyond. This was C and this is your beyond C. Beyond C, where the image is formed, this is C and this is beyond C. Which size? Now you can see the size. It is larger than the object, so it is enlarged. Nature, real and inverted. Now next position. See, concave mirror. Always draw these things first. Pole, focus, center of curvature. Now at this position the object was between C and F. Now where will object move? Now object is coming closer to the mirror. Now in this case the object is at focus. This is my object A and B at position F. Same I will use any ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection will pass through the focus. Now another ray which I am going to use here is I can use any ray of light which is passing through the center of curvature after hitting the mirror. Any ray of light, this ray of light is coming from center of curvature. Now it has touched the object here. After touching the object, after passing through the object, it has gone to the mirror. After hitting the mirror, any ray of light coming from center of curvature will retrace its path. Now children, in this case, can you see that these two rays are intersecting anywhere? No. Where they will intersect? In this case, the image formed will be at infinity. And what is the size in this case? Highly enlarged. Highly. See, these rays are still not meeting anywhere. They will meet at infinity. In that case, the image formed will be highly enlarged. Now our next position. This is my center of curvature. This is my pole. This is F and this is center of curvature. Now the object is between F and P. This is my object. Name of the object is AB. Fine. Any ray of light coming parallel to principal axis after reflection will pass through the focus. See. Now any ray of light which is coming to the pole will make, after reflection, will make the same angle. Now you see, whatever the angle was made here, the same angle is made by here. Now when I extend, these two light rays are not intersecting anywhere, not even at infinity. Now what I have to do, I will retrace the path of reflected rays. This is the reflected ray. In first case, this is the reflected ray, so I am tracing it back. In this case, this is the reflecting ray, so I am tracing it back. Now you see, are they meeting somewhere? Yes, they are meeting at this point. In this case, the image is formed behind the mirror. And what is the size of the image? Size is enlarged, position is behind the mirror, and nature is virtual and erect. See, in this case, the image formed is erect, virtual erect. Virtual images are always erect, or the images which are erect, they are always virtual. So this is, children, how we draw the ray diagrams in case of concave mirror for the different positions of the object. Next time I will give you the different questions related to these positions. Okay, so I think for today this is enough. Let us do a recap. First, if the object is at infinity, image formed is at focus. What is the nature? Real and inverted. Size highly diminished. Now the object is beyond C. Image formed is between C and F. Nature real and inverted, and size diminished. Now when the object is at C, that is center of curvature, image formed at C only, nature real and inverted, size same. Here it was diminished, now same, now it will start becoming enlarged. Now the object is between C and F. Image formed is beyond C, size enlarged, nature real and inverted. In the case when the object is at focus, in that case image formed will be, it is just the reverse of this C. See children, at infinity position, image focus. Here object is at focus, image is at infinity. If it is beyond C, then the image formed is C and F. If it is object is at between C and F, image formed is beyond C. See these how these things are related. These are quite easier things if you try to find out a trick to learn these. Now in this case, the last position when the object is between pole and focus. In this case, image formed is enlarged and it is formed behind the mirror. This is the reason why concave mirror is used as shaving mirror or the dentist mirror. Because when you doctor try to get the image of your tooth, then he keeps the mirror near your tooth, that is between the pole and focus of the mirror. If the object is kept closer, that now in this case, in case of dentist, the object is your tooth, that is kept near the mirror, that is between pole and focus of the mirror, then in that case enlarged image is formed and that image is virtual as well as erect. Erect bhi hai, virtual bhi hai, and it is enlarged also. It is easier for doctor to see the decayed part or the tooth which is having any problem. And also the concave, because of this reason only, this last position only, because the image is formed, it's such type of image is formed, that is why it is used as a shaving mirror also. Because when the person who is trying to shave his beard, when keep the mirror closer to his beard, what happens? Able to see the beard in the form of enlarged image of the beard is seen, and that is virtual as well as erect. So children, I hope this is clear. Next time we will do the applications. Along with that, we will do image formation by convex mirror children. So before I give you the next video, please by heart the table for convex mirror. That table is very simple, just 2 positions you need to by heart. That's all children. Thank you.